Good evening, everyone. We will now begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for blessings and protection received while participating in the construction of paradise on earth. Amatsu-Norito and Miroku prayer, please stand. Taka amahara ni kamsumarimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi oya kasanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no gimuka no tachi hana no. Odo no ahagi hara ni misogi harai tamo utoki ni narimaseru. Araido no kami tachi, moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o. Arai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshi o. Amatsu kami kunitsu kami ya oyorozu no kami tachi tomo ni. Ame no fuchi koma no mimi furitatete. Kikoshi meseto kashikomi kashikomi numaosu. Miroku o mikami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kom nagara tamachi haemase. Kom nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive Group Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Today's teaching is called The Teachings That Guide People to True Health Are Paths of Salvation Ordained by God. Do not fear illness or hardships. Accept them as God's blessings, a way of purifying us of our accumulated spiritual clouds. Even though illness is healed through prayers, we still hold medical science in high esteem. The primary purpose of Johrei is not to effect physical healing. Johrei is an action that brings about spiritual fulfillment and true happiness on earth. I say this because sickness is a form of purification, and the real cause of the sickness is clouds on the spiritual body, which are dispelled through that purification. Johrei is a way by which all the negative experiences of a person can be eliminated. In this sense, poverty and conflict are also manifestations of purification. However, the most serious of all purifications is illness, because it involves one's very life. Therefore, when the problem of disease is solved, other miseries such as poverty and conflict are automatically solved too. Since the solution of these miseries is essential for the attainment of true happiness, it needs to be clearly understood that the cause of all miseries is clouds on the spiritual body, and that the simplest and surest way to dispel clouds and attain true happiness is Johrei. Therefore, Johrei is not merely something to be used for the healing of physical illness. Thank you very much. So good evening, everybody. That was the teachings of Meishu-sama. We just heard a beautiful teaching. Thank you for attending this evening service where we had the opportunity to pray for our ancestors. We prayed for our loved ones. We prayed for those who are going through this purification with the COVID-19. And we prayed for all those people who are going through so many other kinds of purifications. And we also pray in appreciation to God and Meishu-sama for all the blessings we have received, for all the challenges that we have to face in our daily lives. We've prayed for our, home, rooming and board and all the things that humanity provides for us, that God is providing us. These teachings today about illness, about Johrei, is we can study a little deeper on that teaching. When there is another teaching of Meishu-sama that continues in the same book, Daily Inspiration, when Meishu-sama says that we human being consists of two things, spirit and body. Since the law of the spiritual preceding the physical is a universal law, the spirit is of primary importance, while the body is actually secondary. So the spirit should be transparent and pure as in its original state. But when toxins occur in the physical body, they are reflected on the spiritual body as clouds. That's why we call spiritual clouds. These clouds, or opaque spots on the spirit, are the true cause of illness. Once these opaque spots are removed, illness is healed. So this is the principle behind Johrei, transmitting, channeling this divine light to clear away one's spiritual clouds. And it is true healing. So that's why we are doing what we are doing. We are using Johrei to help people to remove those spiritual clouds, which are those are the cause, the main cause of every kind of sufferings, not just disease, all conflicts that we have to go through, or these material, financial situations, depressions, all kinds of problems. The cause lies in the spirit. Once we purify them, a person gets better. And Meishu-sama continues by saying that the spiritual purification of those clouds results in a physical purification of the toxins, which must be dissolved and eliminated. This process in the physical body, accompanied by discomfort and pain, yeah? This process of purification, dispelling the toxins, it brings pain, discomfort. That's what we call illness. But illness is only the symptom appearing on the surface, and the true cause is inside the spiritual clouds. So we have to be, taking care, not just the physical. You may go to the doctor, you may take care of your physical, body, and take care of how your eating habits. Take care of your physical. But the most important thing is how is our spiritual condition? That is something that we need to really begin to focus. Our spiritual condition. Try to put that into practice. That's why we are doing this Johrei intensive care, so that people come with their own situations, problems, and by receiving lots of Johrei, by channeling lots of Johrei, all those spiritual clouds are removed. And then things begins to happen, what we call miracle. Oh, my life was totally different, but after Johrei, everything changed. That's called miracles. I would like you to experience that every time when you have a chance, you attend our Johrei intensive care. And you at home, you do the same. Channel Self Johrei if you are a member. If you are not a member, continue please attending those services online. During Johrei, group Johrei, receive them. Really picture yourself receiving the lights, not only for yourself, but for your whole entire, your whole family, everybody. So let's, when you have a chance, you come every Tuesdays and Fridays. We're doing this intensive Johrei. I invite all of you to participate. And those who are at home that cannot be here, you can do some Johrei at home. Always practice Johrei. I'd like with this, thank you all very much. And please, tomorrow, let's attend our morning service at 10 a.m. Thank you. Have a good evening. Thank you very much.